Zan hears monsters. Go back? Nah. We're not that kind of adventuring party. Well, show us what the... Oh, ton o' lizard men. All of them in the front rank. You know what? We're just gonna slash our way through this. We are the lizard man horror. We are the monsters invading. I was gonna cast a spell that attacked all the enemies, but they're all in the front rank, so why do that? Well, aside from missing, I guess. Music to slaughter lizard men to. We need new boots. Supposed to touch us. Get 2 lizard men. Our weakest wizard taking out a lizard man. Galdar thrusting to the 2nd rank. And our rogue attacking the guy way in the back. And they're gonna run, or attempt to. And we laugh and let them run. Because there are things to loot. Alright, this door better lead somewhere fun. There's a nib. Wait, let's go back and make sure there's a lot of space above us. Oh. A storage room with tasty food. Alright, let's go back to that. We've got 2 secret passageways to check out. The fuck? As you enter a room, an alarm sounds and lava begins pouring in. A distinguished man and a beautiful maiden are chained to the walls, but you cannot save them both. How are we supposed to make this decision, Frozen Gnomes? Was there anything from the scrolls that talked about a dude or a woman? We could just leave and not save either of them. Fuck this lava shit. Maiden is obvious choice. So do we go with the not obvious choice? The girl? Alright. Alright, we'll save the girl. She'll have your babies. Alright, we'll rescue her. The maiden says, "Thank you. I am Charista. As a reward, I give you this." She hands you an item wrapped in cloth. Charista, as in charisma. Charista. Charista, there we go. Why did I pronounce it Charista? Maybe I was thinking barista. We find a treasure. Do we keep it? We're like, nah, fuck this treasure. Okay. Hey, maybe we could save the dude. The room is full of lava. All right. Whew! It didn't kill us. Yeah. Let's go back to the secret passageway we found by dunking our head into walls. over and over and over. That is a wall, idiot. We're putting the text in red. That is a wall. Error. That is a wall. Alright, so there are no secret passageways in the room with tasty food. There is a lock to pick, though, and I like how it automatically chooses someone to do that. A sloppy and dirty kitchen. Sloppy kitchen. I guess that's an okay word for a description of a kitchen. Let's go bang our head into walls. In the sloppy, dirty kitchen. I have a feeling there's going to be an encounter in here. Some kitchen lizard men. Alright. Maybe we pick the lock to this? No, no lock to pick. A passage carved from stone. It sounds like some good food used to be had, or was made, right? My kitchen right now is sloppy, but it's kind of like didn't do the dishes in a couple of days, you know, that sort of thing. All right. Okay, carved stone passage. This is no longer the cavern that's all kind of damp or the dry cavern. This looks like passageway and doors. So let's kind of swoop our way back. And an encounter. A single solitary lizard man. Probably one of the ones that ran away before. We're just going to slap this guy into the next life. Galdar. Galdar always has to warm up. 14 damage total? Yeah. Papa need a pair of new boots. And we do a little happy dance. After we kill the lizard man, who was, you know, resting or something. Let's have a look around. Unfog of war this shit. And then go bump our heads into walls to see if there are any secret passageways. And we're at the end of the graph paper. So there's probably nowhere to go that way. It's a meeting room. Oh. Wow. A twisty maze of rock and rubble. Okay, so we've got... Let's go back. I was not expecting something that long. I'm going to check out these rooms first. A small bedroom with an old cot. With old cots. Okay, so no secret passageways, but I think we found the one that leads to the area kind of in the lower left. But worth bumping our head into walls. Yeah, this is the foray into the dungeon where we're gonna find everything. Damn it! Puck hears monsters. Go back. No, we're gonna go say hello. Soup's on. All right, we got a surprise round on them. Kill that one lowly bastard lizard man, and then I want to save our magic to go kick the crap out of those fire elementals again. Yeah, so we'll try to grind our way through this. Let's get rid of all the kobolds on the back row. Or on the front row. Good start. Galdar took out 2. Galdar can reach 1. Our wizards are actually playing nice. Oh, don't hit the wizards. Okay. 9 damage. That hurt. But Chiba's got 133 hit points, so he's fine. And now we're just gonna beat these things up. They hit hard. Die, goblin scum! Very large, giant goblin scum. Mountain giant scum. Finally. Go, you bastards. Monsters run. Were goblins the dominant? Yeah, like just make a bunch of goblinoids. Are you thinking like bugbears or goblins or hobgoblins? I'm sure there are worlds where hobgoblins are in charge. Oh, I don't think I think we have to move into the room. Yeah, goblins are neat. I made a bard goblin who was basically this toady kind of like. He was one of these subservient characters and kind of a boot-licking servant who served one of the player characters, and they had a lot of fun with that. But he was a bard, so he ended up being useful. A training area with mostly wooden items. Okay. There's a dot, so we'll go see what that is. Could be a trap, it could be... There is a nice glass weapon case, so we're going to rob the lizard folk of 3 weapons, 4 weapons, 5 weapons. Awesome. And then we'll bang our head against walls, because that's what adventurers do. Looking for those secret passageways. Well, a goblin... So, if we're doing Pathfinder, goblins aren't that bad. You can still play them. Oops. Goblin as a race. Some Pathfinder goblins. Let's see. They have... Where are their stats? +4 dex, -2 strength, -2 charisma. There's nothing about Goblin that suggests, at least the Pathfinder version of them, that they're stupid. You could actually make a really good Goblin alchemist or wizard with that build. They might not make great sorcerers, but I've seen sorcerer builds even with races that have -2 charisma. They might have some alternate trait where they don't lose charisma, maybe? No. Yeah, so you could... It's definitely a valid choice. They are small, which has advantages, and they're small with a 30 feet movement speed, which in Pathfinder is equivalent to human. So they're not slow like halflings or gnomes, which make them really dangerous. Okay, so we've gone to the training area and robbed the lizardmen of their weapons. Zan hears monsters. Go back. No. Knock, knock. More lizardmen. Okay. Oh, they got a surprise round on us. Heaps of paladins. That's crazy. And sounds wonky. For some reason, Underdark Paladins just doesn't compute right away. Because all the races that live underground tend to be really evil. Or at least a lot of them. Aboleths, Illithids, Drow, Durgar. I think Sverf Neblin are the only neutral ones. Stop hitting our wizards! I'll have to check the health. Goblin paladins. Nice. Happy dance after killing all the lizard men. They don't have any items, so we're going to check our health. I'm not going to waste any magic yet. They're whittling us down, though. Whittling us down. A small bedroom with old cots. Climactic for no reason. Okay, no secret passageways in this bedroom. Oh, continues. Oh, it's a long hallway. Might go back to the beginning of the dungeon. Go bang our heads. Okay, we'll have to remember there is a secret passageway down. This looks confusing. Oh, this is the fighting arena that we appeared in. Is there a way out? No, I don't think so. When we first came into the dungeon, we went down through here. Huh. Okay. So we can see through the fighting arena. Weird. There was also a secret passageway here. So, which one do we go to? I think it's just right around the corner. Yeah. Oh, there's a counter. Ooh, a pile of meat. More meat for the grinder. It's those goblins that are heavy hitters. Big tanky goblins. And they're in the middle. Damn it. What do? We clear out the kobolds and then fight the goblins? Yes, that's how we handle this. Yeah, alright. Now they're gonna take their round of hitting us, and hopefully they'll be in the front rank. Good. Where our heavy hitters can hit them hard. I will send our rogue to harass the lizard men, though. Ballad, a dwarven cleric. And then our wizard misses, of course. Galdark, do more than one damage. Come on! You're the strongest guy in our party. Why are you suck? Chiba just miss? No, that was Puck. Huh. Zan, our wizard, is showing us how to fight. Damn it, now the goblin's in the back rank because there's only one of them. So we'll have Galdar do a lunge, and I think that's good enough. I think we injured that one. The dwarf takes out a lizard man. A troll tries to take out a lizard man. Why is he attacking? Gimpy. Don't run away. Oh, you big... Alright, we got him. We got him. He tried to run. You can't run. Cool. Happy dance on the corpses. He's alright. It's okay. Go try to find our way into that secret passageway we found. Not much to this, is there? It just leads to the fighting pit. Are you gotta be kidding me? Is that the way out? And we'll continue to beat our head against the walls, try to find some meaning to life. There's gotta be something down in here. Looks too gray. This continues. Zin spots a trap. Disarm it. Yes, we will have our rogue disarm it. Our little pixie rogue is awesome at that. Thanks, guy. That is a wall. That is an encounter. That slime wants to eat you. That is some 80s synth for our 80s game. Kind of fits. Slime's running away. Tumbling away. Where is that gelatin going? What? I'll have a look around. Okay. Weird little cavern of sorts. And nothing here. Well, that's stupid. Oh, we have to go all the way back around? We just want some damn treasure in this place. Let's go all the way around to that really long hallway that we found. Let's see which way is quicker. Probably. Hopefully we've cleared out most of this by now. Bing, bing. Feels like we've cleared out lots. Maybe the dungeon knows that it's being pwned. It's hiding. Hiding all of its monsters and treasure. We found this long secret passageway down here, and we're gonna have a look. Yeah, it's over here. Have a look around. Make sure there are no other secret passageways off the secret passageway. A twisty maze of rock and rubble. Oh, a little nib, 2 nibs. The body of an elven fighter lies here. Find a scroll, keep it. Yes. We find armor, keep it. Yes. Cool. We found some treasure. And then this thing is what? The ceiling caves in. You are trapped. It's a trap. Oh, we can't go forward? That's a bunch of horse dookie. That is a wall now. Oh, okay. Fine. We can't go that way. You know what? We found the rune. So I think it's almost time to go fight those fire elementals again if they respawned. They were worth a ton of XP. Oh, let's check this wall at least. For the secret passageways. I have a feeling we did this already. We'll be some thorough. That probably won't. That section won't be a secret passageway. Okay, let's go. Wonder how you get into that little room with the cave-in. Is there a way originally where we came in? Maybe here? Let's see over here. Ha! Suspicious nook. This is starting to feel cleared out. Good job, adventurers. Good job. Okay, those crazy fire elementals I think are just down here. Nope. No, they're down around the corner over here. There were 2 of them, if I recall, and we had fun blowing them up. So let's try blowing them up again. The passages to the south, you see a huge fiery mass and a deep, eerie voice whispering, "Go away, weak ones." Alright. Let's go fight the thing that... They're so scary. Alright, this is the tense fight. We need to break out the big spells for this. So we're going to fight them. We are going to thrust at them because single attacks are more accurate, more damaging. And then Zin and Zan are going to break out their... They have, yeah, these crazy awesome spells now. They have spells that do anywhere from 1 to 100 damage. But it burns up 4 mana. So they can only do this twice a piece with 10 magic points remaining. Hopefully one of these spells kills them. So we save it for next time. But we'll go on fighting. And the fire elemental took 3 damage from a thrust. And 13 damage for 16 damage total. Go, the money shot. The money shot. 109 damage. How did it do more than 100? I'm not complaining, but holy crap. Ah, awesome. And look at that XP. And I think there's another one. Yeah. We should just spawn, go running outside, come back into the dungeon, running outside, go back in the dungeon. Maybe that's the, Money shot, come on! 53 damage will do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Sweet. An old man with an orange robe is sitting here. He says, "You are worthy to bear the fire rune." He starts chanting and waving his arms and casts a spell. So we already have the fire rune. Now, what do you think? Should we risk exploring the rest of the dungeon, or should we leave while we're ahead? There's a little branch to the south that I'm seeing kind of in the gray area here. Yeah, we went and killed those 2 fire elementals again. We did 109 damage. The spell's only supposed to do up to 100. But I guess there's some hidden modifier in if you have a high intelligence or something like that. So should we leave, or should we explore the last branch of the dungeon? Leave while ahead, Ming? Alright. Alright, that's fine. I think we found the important stuff in the dungeon, i.e. the fire rune and the 2 big-ass monsters. Those clearly were the, supposed to be like the boss fights of the dungeon. Take an exit. Yes. Would you like to save the dungeon map? No. We need to switch the disc, because in old C64 land, you switch discs a lot. Previous disc, hit the key, and now we're outside. Enter a dungeon? No, we just came from there. And we're going to take a chance and scurry across the road that has spawned the foot soldiers of the enemy wizard called Black Knights. If we encountered a Black Knight right now, we'd be in trouble. We spot sleeping monsters. Do we want to leave? Yes. We're not proud at this point. We just want to get to the inn to rest. And then we want to make it to the town to save the game and train and level up and that sort of thing. Enter the town. We successfully made it back, and we're going to divide our shares. Let me just check my spreadsheet here. Yes, I nerded out and wrote all their stats in a spreadsheet. It looks like all of our guys are still level 7, yet I've been giving our wizards triple share over what the fighters get, but I guess they're on some wonky different XP path than, say, fighters and rogues are. Maybe it's easier to be a fighter or a rogue. So we'll keep on doing this until, like, the fighters and rogues start to fall behind. So I'm going to give 1 share to Galdar as a fighter, 2 shares to Ballad, who's a priest. Although he's a level ahead right now, but having the healer be a level ahead is, I don't see what the problem is. Chiba is a fighter, so we'll give 1 share. Puck is the rogue, we'll give 1 share to him. And then our 2 wizards, we'll give 3 shares apiece to. Look at that XP for each share. That's awesome. I think we're going to level up some guys. First, we're going to divvy the treasure, which you have to go to the inn for, which is weird. And then you have to do this weird rigmarole where you put everything you own into a pile and then you split it up again. So bear with me here. There's a sapphire. I don't know what you're supposed to do with the sapphires, so I'm going to sell it. It's Sapphire 5. I don't know what you're supposed to do with it. So, and I don't know if items... Oh, damn it. This is where I really would like to... worst case scenario, we go and save that woman again, who I think gave us the sapphire. So I think we'll sell it for now. I don't have any use for that treasure. So, and then hopefully we don't need it for some plot quest later on, but we'll sell it. And I think we're going to sell all the scrolls. Kind of the last few that we read really didn't tell us too much, so We'll sell these. I'm going to keep the magic potions, though. Zin and Zan. Yeah, we'll have Zin carry the magic potions, which are rare, kind of rare items, so we'll save them for, you know, end dungeon or when we really get stuck. We've got 4 morning stars now. Okay, the 2 fighters will get good weapons, and then our rogue will get a weapon that is good, and our priest will get a weapon that's good. We'll give our spear to the stronger of the 2 wizards, and the heavy mace to the weaker one. And then we'll sell the weapons we don't need. And apparently we picked up a ton of them. Spear, pitchfork, hammer, flail. So, alright. Armor seems to be the thing we're lacking. Good armor. There's ringmail for days. Of course, we could be wearing robes, like the toga robes. The toga party that was our first few adventures. We'll sell. But we've got awesome shields. So powerful shields to Zin and Zan. And then we'll protect the thief. And the priest. And Galdar and Chiva. Okay, so that's divvying items in this game. Then we're going to withdraw all the money from the bank. Try not to go over 25,000 if we get anywhere near it. I don't think we might. Because I think there's a limit. Okay, and then we will go and try to train Galdar. Costs 2,400 to train. That's why we took out all of our money. And he needs 18,000 to train again. Our priest needs 4,500, but he was already a level ahead. So, Chiba, 8,000 gold pieces to train. That's almost half our money. That's because his charisma is so low. Damn you, Chiba. But he's really tanky. Needs 19,000 XP to train. So we're starting to get to the point where we need really serious grinds to get some XP. Or some levels. Puck needs some more XP to train than our wizards. Zin needs 19 grand more. And Zan. So I think everyone leveled except for Ballad, who was already a level ahead. Okay, that is significant. Bear with me while I just inspect the characters. I'm doing this just because I'm curious as to how these characters progress and what their hit point totals are. And initially I thought that maybe some of them might not roll well on hit points as they went up levels. And I might have dropped them, but no, there's a significant increase with each level. So Galdar's at 148 hit points at level 8. That is significant. His stats look like they all stay the same. And it looks like we've touched the air rune and we've touched the fire rune, and there are 2 others that we need to go get. So that's Galdar. Let's have a look at, we'll just do them in order as they appear. Puck is now 8th level. He's our sprite thief. And he's got, see, he went up a level, but only gained 1 hit point. So lame. So lame. He's got less than half the hit points that the fighter does. I just know there are creatures out there. They're going to hit us with the same spells we're hitting them with. And, one-shot wonder. But that's the game. We'll have a look at Zin, who leveled. He's a level 8 wizard. He's got 50 hit points max and 13 magic points. Okay, cool. We'll have to check to see what spells they can learn in a minute. And then we'll inspect the next guy. Chiba. Chiba, our troll, our very expensive troll, because his charisma is only, well, 11's not too bad, but apparently it makes it really expensive to train. Maybe also because he's a troll and he'll try to eat you. 142 hit points. Did he fall behind Galdar again? Yeah, Galdar and him seem to be each level. One of them jumps ahead. I'm kind of toggling between the two of them. And then we're going to have a look at the next one. Ballad. Ballad didn't level. He's still at level 8. Okay, so we won't look at him. For spells, we've already done him. We've already done the leveling for him. And then Zan has gone up to level 8 wizard and has 51 hit points max and 13 magic. Okay, so him and his brother are very similar at this point. And then level 8 wizards. Let's see what spells they might get. Level 8, everyone. So thieves and fighters don't gain spells. The priest we've already picked spells for, so it's just the 2 wizards we need to look at. Now, the new spells that are available are... I'm looking in this really old book that shows us the spells. Spell 10 is quickness 2. No, not interested in that one. 21, no. 25, no. 33, no. 34, Mind Blast 2, maybe. 45 is Ninja 2. 50 is Ninja 1. 51 is Awaken. Oh, having the wizards be able to awaken people, that sounds really fun. So I think they're both going to learn Awaken. The priest has this spell available much earlier. But Zin will learn 51, which is Awaken. And Zan will learn 51. This is when, you're surprised at night and half your party's asleep. Oh, he failed for some reason. He learned. Okay. He won't get Mind Blast. No, we won't pick that one yet. Okay, I think that's good for spells. And we will exit. We will rest again because we leveled up and not all of us were at maximum hit points. We will go visit the mystic who says, "Your score is 16. You are experienced adventurers." Okay, fine. It gets a little bit better every time we do this. And then we're going to save the game, which makes us divide our gold evenly amongst ourselves. And I think at this point is where we're going to call the night. Yeah, we've basically leveled from 1st level to 8th level in one night. The game only goes up to level 15, although I think we'll need to grind a little bit more to go through those next levels. We've gained 2 out of the 4 runes we're supposed to get, and we know where a 3rd rune is. At some point we'll have to go visit it again to see if we're good enough by the game standards, which I think has something to do with this weird score and experience level, which is separate from levels. So they kind of made it mystical. And we'll get that. And then we've got some other dungeons to crawl through. It feels like we've almost reached the midway mark in this game. So, tomorrow we've got an episode of Demon Watch planned. So what I might do is then do part 2 of Phantasie I, probably this Wednesday. So I think we will continue playing this. I'm curious as to how this game ends. I remember bits and pieces of it. I ended up playing more of the sequel for whatever reason. I think I bought that game first when I was younger. So more of that game is sort of in my mind than this particular one. But this is super fun, and this is super nostalgic. And this has been episode 1 of Nerd History Retro Gaming by Die Dragon Die. I'm Marty, and I'm going to wish all of you an awesome night. Peace, everyone, and thanks for watching. And we'll continue this later this week. Good night.